Hi friends, this is Carmen. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. I've got a plant haul for you today, a Lowe's plant haul. Although I did not capture any video of my visit there because I was actually next door at the PetSmart getting food for the little princess, and I just popped into Lowe's. I didn't have my camera with me or anything like that. But that doesn't mean that I came home empty-handed. So let me show you what I got. Okay, so I've got some succulents, but I'm going to leave those for last. I'm going to show you some of the more foliage tropical plants that I got actually from the Urban Jungle line. They had some new pots out and some new plants that I hadn't seen them put out before. So I did find this beautiful Tradescantia, and it's just gorgeous, gorgeous color in this terracotta pot that has an attached lip. It is in a little 4-inch pot, and there is drainage down inside there. Now I will tell you, I'll confess that this was not the original Tradescantia that was in this pot. This was in another pot. This plant looked better, but I already had that pot, so I just did a little switcheroo and got the plant I wanted in the pot I wanted. I don't think that's anything illegal or anything like that, so I think I'm safe. But I've been wanting to get this Tradescantia, so pretty, and this was $12.98 in this pot, and it's got a lot of growth in there. I just love the purple underneath these leaves, so beautiful. And you know, these are just so tender in the sense that the stems will break off easily, and I did lose one stem, but I'm propagating it in the transport from the car to home and everything. But I'm happy to have this one. Now, right next door to it, I found this really cute Ficus Elastica Burgundy in this terracotta pot that's just like real aged look to it. Now I have the gray one like this, and they also did have there the white one, but I really like this color. And this is also in a 4-inch pot with a drainage hole in there. Now I don't have the Ficus Elastica Burgundy. The one I have is the regular green one, and for a long time I thought it was the burgundy, but it's not after looking at pictures online and comparing it to mine. And I'll put the name of it, what I think it is. I showed you more recently in my plant room tour, but this one is the burgundy. You can see some of the burgundy on there. It does have a new new leaf coming in. There's another one back here. This was $12.98 also. And I thought that was a good deal with the pot and the plant in such good health. I'm willing to pay that. It's already, you know, all potted up for me. So, and the great thing about these is that I can switch plants around. You know, if I want to put even these two, if I want to switch these two around, you know, I can do that. So that makes it easy. Okay, so let's move on to some succulents, and I did get one cacti. Now I got this Portulacaria Afra Variagated. I do have one of these that is in a bonsai form, but I wanted to get one and train it to be in a hanging basket. And this was, I think this was $5.98. But it's beautiful, nice and full, lots of new growth on it. And somebody asked me one time, well, how do you get it to trail like that? Because I have quite a few of the regular green one that are in hanging baskets. And basically, it's just like with my bonsai. You know, when I got that plant, it had that main stalk in there, and I started cutting, taking little branches off and leaves and starting to format it as a little tree. Well, with this one, you know, if I see a stem growing up, I'll cut it, but leave the ones that are growing out this way, so it'll start then growing out and down. That's basically how you do it. So I really wanted one of these. Now they do have these also in the same size, variegated, but it's called a rainbow, and it has like a pink tinge to it. It's like a tricolor. So I'm wanting to pick up one of those too. These are more sun sensitive than the regular Portulacaria Afra. So I do have my bonsai back away from the sun in a shelf, and I'll probably, when this one is ready to be hanging, either put it in a window or hang it like right under the umbrella so it doesn't get direct sun, because it will burn. It's not as hardy as the regular green one. Okay. Now another one that I got that I have is this Kalanchoe pink butterfly. I got this one to kind of fill in the pot that I have my other one that's long and lanky. So I got this one to put into that same pot and kind of fill it in so it'll get bushier. You know, I could cut those other ones and propagate it, but I kind of like the tall ones. So these grow fast. I'm sure that this adding this to the pot will fill it in nicely. And I can see there's already tiny little plantlets already starting to form on the ends. Okay. Now, another one that I got, this one was to replace one that I lost. This is the, get the name right on this one, Ruby Necklace, because last time I was calling it Ruby Cascade. This is the Ruby Necklace. The one I had purchased last time was the clearance one, and you know, stem by stem, I lost it until I just couldn't keep it alive anymore. So I got a new one. It's even, oh, it's got some flowers right here. I don't know if you can see them. I think they've already bloomed. But it does have roots coming out the bottom. So eventually I am going to need to repot this one. But the little leaves on it are nice and perky and standing up. And this one looks much, much better. This was $12.98. So I figured I'd give it another try. Since the other one was a clearance plant, you know, it was already starting off badly, but this one is nice and healthy, and I think it'll do well. Now, the last one I got from them is a cacti. And let me put my glasses on so I can read this, because it's like a real complicated name. This is a Notocactus Uebelmannianus. Yeah, right. And it is from South America. It has a shiny deep green skin like a tomato. Spines are oppressed, you know, they're flattened towards the body. One of the few cacti with rich royal purple flowers. And that's the other thing that I got it, because you see on top there, those little fuzzy nodules there, those are flowers that are going to be blooming. So I got it, one, because it does kind of look like a tomato, but then I saw it was going to be blooming soon. This one does remind me quite a bit of my domino cactus, which I'm hoping will bloom again this year too. But you know, that one blooms fast, you have to catch it. Anyways, it says here that these will bloom purple. So I'm excited about that. It looks very healthy. I'm not going to repot it or anything. I'm going to leave it alone. I'll put it probably next to the domino cactus out there. But yeah, that name, I'll just call it Notocactus or whatever. Okay. So some of these are to replace ones that I've lost, or to add to ones that I have to make them a little fuller, or just because I like them, you know, and I want to have them in my home. So that's plenty of good reason for me. I will have another shop with me and a plant haul video later next week. I've got some Hoyas coming in for that. And so stay tuned for that. Thanks so much, friends. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up before you leave. And if you like this video and it gave you value, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos or miss Rosie either. Okay, thanks so much, friends. I'll see you in the next video. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.